Listen carefully. If a woman is not interested in you, you cannot force her to miss you. You cannot text her into desire. You cannot convince her with kindness. And you definitely cannot chase your way into her heart. But here's what most men don't understand. You can make her feel something unexpected. And when that happens, she will start thinking about you on her own, even when she said you were just a friend, even when she believed she already figured you out, even when she told herself she would never see you that way. This is not about manipulation. This is about understanding how human psychology actually works. When you understand this, you stop trying to impress, you stop chasing, and you stop positioning yourself as an option. Instead, you become the one she can't stop thinking about. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why she isn't missing you right now and what to do to change that. Why she doesn't miss you. Let's start with the painful truth. She replies slowly. She's always busy when you ask her out. She talks to you casually, like a buddy, and every conversation feels flat, predictable, and lifeless. So you try harder. You become more available. You give more attention. You show more interest. And somehow, her attraction drops even more. Here's why. The more you try to prove your value, the more you confirm her belief that your value is low. Not because you're a bad person, not because you're unattractive, but because there is no scarcity. Your attention is always available. It costs her nothing. It isn't rare. It isn't exclusive. In her mind, you become background noise. And in today's world, women are flooded with attention, messages, compliments, likes, DMs. Her brain has no choice but to filter most of it out. She's not rejecting you because you're not enough. She's indifferent because you haven't created contrast. And without contrast, nothing stands out. The psychological principle. Human beings are wired to notice difference. We ignore what is common. We are drawn to what feels rare, and we become curious about what disappears. When something is always present, we stop noticing it, but the moment it's gone, the absence becomes loud. This is the paradox most men never understand. If you want her to miss you, you don't give her more of yourself. You give her space to feel the absence of you. Missing someone doesn't come from constant interaction. It comes from silence that creates questions, and questions lead to curiosity. Curiosity leads to emotional investment. This is where the strategy begins. Strategy 1. Disappear correctly. The first move is also the hardest. You disappear from her front row. Not in a dramatic way, not with anger, not with announcements or explanations. You simply stop showing up everywhere. No more constant texting, no more reacting to her posts, no more liking her stories, no more being her emotional backup. In the digital world, this absence is extremely noticeable. Your name disappears from her notifications, the familiar pattern breaks, and the human brain hates unfinished patterns. But here's the mistake most men make. They disappear externally, but internally they're still obsessed, watching her stories, refreshing her profile, waiting. That energy leaks. Your absence must be real, which means your life needs to move forward without her. Your absence only works if it's backed by substance. You need a full life, friends, movement, purpose, energy. Go to the gym, build skills, travel, create momentum, and let that life be visible, naturally. Post moments that include other people, sometimes women, without forcing it, without trying to make her jealous. Authenticity always wins. When she sees that you're not waiting, two thoughts appear automatically. First, he's actually doing fine without me. Second, wait, who is he spending time with? That second thought is powerful. It's the beginning of curiosity. Now we layer in something most men ignore: memory triggers. Inside jokes, shared references, a certain song, a phrase, a way you made her think differently. When she encounters those triggers later, you resurface in her mind without effort. And here's the key part. She doesn't just miss your attention, she misses how you made her feel mentally. The stimulation, the perspective, the challenge. That's what separates you from every other guy. Do not rush back. Not after 2 days, not when she sends a casual hey, not when curiosity is just beginning. Let the absence do its work. 2 to 6 weeks, depending on how close you were before. And when you return, you don't explain, you don't apologize, you don't justify. You simply show up as someone who has been living well, calmer, more grounded, more confident, more focused. Your energy speaks before your words do. This is how indifference turns into intrigue. But here's the deeper truth. This strategy isn't just about making her miss you. It's about becoming the kind of man people don't forget. Because when your life is full, when your value is real, when your presence is earned, whether she chooses you or not, you still win. And that's when attraction becomes natural.